The use of groove, the utilization of rhythm and groove can be very central and very focused on the ding and the slap sound. So I'm utilizing as many different textures and sounds as I can on this one area here, which is a really cool thing to have. But I like to really use the ding in a way that is integrated into whatever else I'm playing. So my focus is on a melody that has a sense of rhythm underneath it that's holding it together. Or chords. Combined those chordal elements and the melody elements and the groove. For me, that's what handpan music is all about. It's not a drum, it's not a piano, it's kind of somewhere in between. I can utilize all of those elements at the same time to keep it really exciting and interesting. That's why this instrument has grown so quickly, it's because there's so much you can do with it. So to practice that integration, I like to practice kind of one-handed grooves, something like this, or better yet, something really simple like this, with a little bit of complexity in this double ding, right? Dum, cat, dum, dum, cat, dum, cat, dum. And I'll practice this on both sides, so weak hand as well, which for me is my left. Dum, cat, dum, dum, cat, dum, cat, dum, dum. And then once I'm comfortable there, actually, I might be even more lazy and play that tack sound closer to the ding as well. Then I might start to integrate other elements. But before I get to that, that's kind of like the next the next level up. So I'll get really, really comfortable with that simple groove. And then what I like to do is I like to practice grooves with scales exercises at the same time. So I'm straight away practicing that integration. So my scale exercise will be something really simple like this. Right? I'm sure many of you have done this before. If not, I highly recommend it. I'm just using one hand to move up and down the scale like so. And then I can put those two things together. Whoops. Right? So here I'm practicing a scale exercise, I'm practicing a simple groove, but I'm also practicing muting that groove, so it's a closed sound, and playing the scale open. So my two hands are doing very different roles, which is a lot of complex things all at the same time. But in practicing that, I'm setting myself up for success when I want to improvise and compose in a way that feels fluid, a way that has good intentional flow. A way that avoids this. This is cool, but my groove and my melody feels very separate. I'm grooving, bit of melody, now I'm grooving again. Then there's a little bit of melody, but then I'm grooving again, right? They're not fully integrated. So by practicing these scales and grooves exercises, I'm practicing ways that I can flow that allow those two elements to integrate completely, and that gives me a lot of freedom when I'm moving around. So yes, I feel like I do utilize groove a lot in my playing, but the focus is on the melodies that I'm making, and the groove is supporting the melodies that I'm making, right? That's really important. I have a couple couple of tutorials on this on my channel. And in fact, I might make a whole playlist taking you through it. There's a video called the autopilot technique, which is what this is based on. I have a couple of other autopilot technique videos that take that concept, take you from the very beginning and help you advance that further and further until you get to what I was just playing here. So I recommend that for kind of exploring groove a little bit deeper.